Okay, hello English Arts. We are going to get started on giving you instructions of what we expect for the next 2 weeks. We were told today that we fully plan on coming back to school April 6th, right after spring break. So that's our plan. We are going to be online for 2 weeks and then moving forward in class April 6th. However, we are also preparing in case that these closures extend a little bit longer to stay with online learning. So we're kind of planning 2 curriculums right now and rolling with the punches. So we appreciate you guys being flexible. So let's talk about what our expectations are for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm going to briefly show you, I'm seeing you guys are really confused. There's a lot of confusions on how this will work, how it will work with lots of all your other classes. I don't have those answers because it depends on the teacher. It's a teacher by teacher base. For my classroom, everything's going to be through Canvas. I'll send this video out via email as well as through announcements, but I want you guys looking at your announcements because Canvas is going to be my primary way of communicating with you guys. So let's take a look here really quick at what we as an English department came up with for our due dates and what our expectations are of you guys for the next 2 weeks. So as you guys know, we had argumentative essay number 1. We had initially planned for that to be done with here on the 16th. Well, we initially planned that to be due here on the 15th. However, we gave you an extension for that because of the coronavirus craziness. This was what we had initially planned. So we are going to go ahead and let you guys turn that in Wednesday, April 18th, instead of here on the 15th. On Thursday, you guys should just be reading your independent book, maybe doing book logs. If you want to work ahead on book logs, that's so great. That's a great use of your time. Just do your reading on Thursday so that I have time to grade these argumentative essays. And then on Friday, you will be revising anything that you need to on your argumentative essay. If you don't receive a score because you're not in MLA format, look at that feedback. I did create some videos here in Canvas. Let's see. I did create some videos here in Canvas under how-to videos of how to find that feedback. It's right here under how-to videos, check feedback, comments for assignments. So if you do not get a grade or you aren't pleased with your score on your argumentative essay, then you can revise that. And that brings us into next week. Revise that. That brings us into next week. All argumentative essay revisions are going to be due on the Sunday, the 22nd. This is a whole week past our initial due date, so we're giving you a whole week extension on this one assignment because we do understand that it's crazy. Then we're going to move into Address the Nation. This is our reading excerpt. We had initially planned on having the ACT on the 24th and no school, so we had initially planned for this to take 3 days. We are giving you the entire week to work on it. There is something just a little bit tricky about this Address to the Nation that we've modified and changed, and let's take a look at that for you. So this Address to the Nation, really quick, take a look here at my screen. We're on my Canvas page. I have March 15th through April 4th. These are all the assignments and all of our expectations for the upcoming 2 weeks. So if you just click that drop down, it has all of your assignments, all the information you need right there. So we have reading log number 2, which should already be done. If not, you have until this Wednesday to get that done. Argumentative essay number 1, which should be mostly done. If not, you have until this Wednesday to get it done. And then we have Address to the Nation. And our reading log number 3, which is going to be due the Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, on the 29th. So let's take a look at this Address to the Nation really quickly. So all of the questions 1 through 17 should be exactly what you expect. They're multiple choice questions with some vocab. They are some multiple choice answers, question and answers, and then we get down into our short answer responses Please remember, I do want you to tiger these. Have a topic sentence that answers the question. Introduce your evidence. So in the text in paragraph 7, so on and so forth, it says, cite some evidence that supports your answer, and then tell me how that evidence supports your answer. So make sure that you're doing a full paragraph with a good answer, not just because it's so, right? So you guys know how to do this. It shouldn't be anything new. We've already done one of these in class, all the way down to 17. Now for question number 18, you'll notice there's not a question number 18 here. It says go to the link and follow the instructions. This is actually question number 18. So you're going to click on this link and it will take you to a discussion board. I did make a video on how to use the discussion board and how to use frequently asked questions in the video. Again, that's under these how-to videos that I made for you guys yesterday when we found out we were shifting to online learning. So this is a 300-word response to this prompt, which is, what is the purpose of Reagan's address to the nation in the face of a national crisis? How effective have recent presidential addresses achieved that same purpose in the face of our national crisis, our current national crisis, the coronavirus? Support any claims with inside and outside evidence. Link any outside resources. So what we're asking you to do is compare President Reagan's address to the nation, post-Challenger explosion, to one of our more recent presidential addresses concerning the coronavirus. So you may have to use some outside research. You may have to go to YouTube or find a presidential address, turn on Channel 5, the Fox 13 News, the local news will have something on it, and see how does President Reagan's address, and what was his purpose of that, and how do more recent presidential addresses compare? Are they just as, do they meet that purpose or do they not? And then you need to support your answer with textual evidence, in either from our excerpt or from the web. Once you've finished, you'll submit, and then you have a chance to respond to 2 of your classmates with 100 words or more. These are intended to be argumentative prompts, meaning there's not one right answer. There's going to be multiple perspectives and multiple sides. If you're going to disagree with someone, you need to do so using formal tone, academic language, keeping discussions civil. You may disagree, but you need to do so politely. Something along the lines of, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to have to disagree with you because, and then do a counterclaim, just like we do with our argumentative essay, okay? You'll be graded 10 points on your 300-word response, 5 points for each response to a classmate. If you have 7 responses, you do not get extra credit points. You get 5 points for responding twice. Well, 5 points for each response, so a total of 20 points. If you have any questions about this, feel free to contact me. Now, that brings us to the end of Address to a Nation. On the 29th, Address to the Nation will be due, same with reading log number 3. If you do not have a computer access to the internet, you can do those reading logs by hand. You can write them out. You can do a more creative project. Just take a picture of it and send it to me with your phone. Hold on to it and turn it back into me April 6th. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me. Now that we've gone over what my expectations are, so this is our expectations. I'm going to zoom in on this just to make sure that you guys, I'm not sure how clear that picture is coming in on your side of things, but this is what we're looking at for the next 2 weeks. And so we have our argumentative essay. It's going to be due right here on this Wednesday, for revisions and submissions. Same with reading log number 2. Then Thursday is kind of just a reading day. Work on your reading log number 3 if you'd like to. And on Friday, take a look at all the feedback that I give you on those essays. Revise them if you would like to get a better score. All revisions are going to be due Sunday at midnight. Now, the next week we're doing Address to the Nation. It's those multiple, you're going to read a short excerpt, watch a short video, and then do those multiple choice questions. I am creating this in a packet, in a paper packet, for students who do not have internet access. You can pick those up down at the office. And then having an in-class discussion with this on that discussion board. Reading log is going to be due the 29th. We have no plans for spring break because you guys deserve a break. It's a little crazy. You deserve a break. So if you would like to get everything done this first week and have this week off, go for it. If you want to work ahead, by all means, you are more than welcome to do so. All right, so all of those, again, I'm going to show you right here. All of those are found here in Canvas through March 15th and March 4th. So all of those assignments are right here. All those in-depth explanations are there for you as well. Now there's one other thing I want to quickly show you guys. Announcements. This is going to be my primary way of communicating with you. Sending out wide emails through Aspire doesn't really allow me a lot of formatting options, and it can be kind of confusing. So I will try and make announcements, because I could also embed videos just like this into our announcements. And then I have conferencing, and due to the fact that a lot of states, a lot of schools are doing conferences, it can be a little bit slow, and it's not really working well with the school internet's connection and the webcams. Like the school filters don't like the fact that I'm using a webcam. So I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be the best way to do this, or if Google Hangouts is going to be the best way to do this. But on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, I think it's the 20th. Yep, and the 20th, I am going to be holding a conference from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, so just right before lunch. And that gives you guys some time to sleep in and wake up, that you can ask me any questions. So I'll be in this great big chat room. And so I'll be in this great big chat room. You can jump in, you can ask me live questions. If that is not working out well, because sometimes it just does not work out well, what we can do is we can switch to we can switch to Google Hangouts as soon as it updates. So Google Hangouts from your student Gmail, you can create a new conversation, and you can invite me or Storm, right? That's my husband, but and it basically creates a great big chat room, and you can ask me direct questions that way as well. So I will make sure that I am here, that I am available for you guys. But hopefully these web conferences will work. And I think that covers everything. So we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, contact me, and I will do my best to clarify for you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. And you guys, I really hope that you guys just get a chance to spend some time with your family, sleep in, read a good book, and kind of breathe a little bit. All right? Have a good one.